Good morning, everybody. We're going to,
Oh, sure. We're gonna open the prayer.
yeah.
Everybody stand, please, for prayer.
We thank you, Lord, for this day and all the members that are here. We pray for those that couldn't make it, for our entire neighborhood. Ask for blessings upon each and every one of us, for health and for our families, protection around us. We ask that you open our hearts and our ears to listen and to hear and to share our ideas with the community. We all have one goal, the same goal, to better our community. We just ask that you direct us in that way, Lord, and we thank you for this day. In Jesus' name we pray.
Amen.
Allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, we're gonna, the first one, yeah. Swearing in,
You don't put that mic down there, then we can hear.
There's no mic on that stand.
that right there. No, we don't have a mic. We have swearing in the new, new PGP. Step forward. Well, I can't do it too. I'm gonna go over here, in front of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have been elected to serve on the Indian Springs POA. Do you accept this appointment?
Yes.
Do you solemnly swear to faithfully execute your duties as an officer of the association, to uphold its bylaws, and always serve the community with professionalism and respect, so help you God?
Yes.
Yes.
Welcome to the board. Take a seat. Come sit down with me.
Next is the minutes from November's meeting and the election from December 7th. December.
Get mine. Let me get mine. The minutes from November, get a call the meeting to order at 10:13. Kelly led the prayer and pledge. The minutes from the last meeting were read and Vanessa motion to accept. Samantha seconded. Minutes stand as read. The financial report was read. Vanessa motion to accept. Kelly seconded. Financial stand as read. We started with Getta appointing Tabitha as VP for the remainder of the term. Neil objected because he wanted others to be nominated and brought it on in the meeting. Tony explained that Getta automatically became president after Gene Wilson resigned, and that we were just filling the position temporarily. Chris Kelly said that we need to come back together as a community. Getta was sworn in as president, Tabitha was sworn in as VP, and April was sworn in as director too. And we're asking about the fire that was at the front of the subdivision. Neil said that he got information from the county that our fire department was not running efficiently and with enough people, and it was not ran the right way. Chris S., I can't never pronounce his name, so I just put Chris S., told Neil that the information was wrong. Neil kept arguing about the fire department business, just disrupting the meeting anytime anyone said anything and tried to get back to business there. The past chief stood up and addressed the meeting and tried to explain that this fire is fully functioning fire department as of right now, and the information that Neil got from the county was incorrect. Kelly made a motion to get back to POA business, and Vanessa seconded. Michelle Harris was sworn in as Director 3. The Thanksgiving dinner will be from 12 noon until 3 on the 27th, which is Thanksgiving Day. The Christmas party for the kids will be December 20th from 2 until 4. Coconut cookies with Santa and Mrs. Claus. Pete came up to the table and apologized for yelling, and they all apologized too. We are working on getting an audit done for 2023, 2022, 23, and 24. Everyone agreed that the bouncy house was a good investment because it needed something for the kids. Samantha said that she would help deliver meals on Thanksgiving. Mr. Atkinson made a comment that the deed restriction amendment needed to be worded differently. April made a motion to adjourn, Vanessa seconded, meeting was adjourned. Excuse me, but I gotta find my minutes for the election, yeah, they're typed up for the election. And I thought I had them all in the same place, but I guess I don't. Did I do it? Uh-oh. Did they get printed out yet?
Did you have minutes from the election day? We didn't have anything.
Chris made a video of the,
Oh, the end, the
yeah,
results?
and I typed it up. But
Oh.
maybe I didn't print it out. I thought I did. That's crazy.
It'll be all right.
But anyway, we all know what the results was. Get up, got president, I got treasurer, Pete got director 1,
Michelle
Michelle got director 3, and all 3 amendments were passed, deed restriction amendments were passed.
Okay, the financials for November, December, and the end of the year.
Okay, the financials for November is, everybody's got a copy?
I'm so sorry, I did not get a copy.
Did we accept the minutes yet?
No, we did not.
No, we did.
We got, accept the minutes.
Motion to accept the minutes is read.
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes.
Second. Thank you, Tabitha.
The November financials, you can see, the previous balance was $3,574.01. Our deposits was $3,350.28. Bank interest was 88 cents. The account balance before expenses, $6,925.17. Our expenses, you can see water, telephone, electric, insurance, security, which is quarterly, so we didn't have it in November. And then down here, mail outs, that's what hurt us. The Square, the website that we put up to run, tractor, the total operating cost is $2,298.87, which left us ending balance of $4,626.30. Our savings account, the previous balance was $5,573.52. And our total account balances, balance for both, is $10,199.82 for November. Okay, y'all want me to go ahead and read December and just do it all that way? Okay, December financials, the previous balance in December, $4,626.30. Our deposits was $6,409.41. The building rental was $100. Bank interest was $1.75. The donation that we had for Christmas was $500. Okay, so the account balance before expenses was $11,637.46. Then our expenses, water, telephone, electric, security, insurance, building, it's all listed. our website, our Christmas, what we spent from that donation for Christmas for the toys for the kids and everything was $450 out of that 500. Our total operating cost was $2,253.38. Our ending account balance, $9,384.08. Our savings account previous balance was $5,573.52. Total income, okay, never mind. Total account balances is $14,962.62 for December.
It's going back up.
Yes, finally. Can I have a motion to accept? Thank you, Ms. Mary.
And as it looks for 2025, we only hit 19.37% on the dues. 2025. So, oh, we're doing better so far already. It's 14% now already
Yeah.
for the month 2026. We have now the budget for 2026. You got,
Yeah.
we also have a financial statement, the summary for 2025.
The
Every month.
end of year financials, but y'all can read that yourself. I'm not gonna read it anymore. I'm sorry. Okay, our annual budget, the operating budget income, excuse me, our maintenance fees were estimated, 14,880, which is 1,174 owners at $60 an owner. The bank interest, $12. Community building would be $1,000. Total income, we're estimating would be 15,892. Our expenses, legal fees was 15, we already had 1,500 legal fees, so we put that in there. Technology fees, 800. Property owner required mailing was 2,090. The office expenses would be 1,200. The total administrative expenses would be 5,590. Fixed costs of the insurance, which would be a little over 7,000 a year. Property taxes, $885.82, which me and Gavin went and paid yesterday. For Secretary of State filing fees, that's our management certificates and stuff like that, is $100. Our total fixed costs, $8,428.82. Operating costs, common area maintenance and security, we just put 2,000. And that includes lawn maintenance, ADT security, the cameras and stuff outside. The electrical, $1,550. That's utilities for the common building. Road maintenance would be gas, rock, fuel would be 5,000. Telephone, internet would be $1,380. The dam maintenance would be $2,500. And dam repair, we can't even put that amount on there because to repair just part of Lake dam would be $250,000. We can even not even fathom to put that on here. The community events, 2,000, the water, $603. The total operating cost was $15,033. The reserve contributions, if we can do this, it'd be the ISVFD, we would put $1,200 if we can donate anything to them. That's why we put it in the budget. Just in case we do have the money we can donate and help them out, we will. And then,
And another 12.
and another 1,200 for reserve contributions. It's weekend.
Which is putting her back.
Right.
Which, yeah.
But put it back in savings or whatever. And that, the total donation would be 2,400. Okay, our total operating cost for 2026 is estimated to be 31,451.82.
Make a motion that we accept. I have a question, wait, don't pass it yet.
Questions are at the end then.
Yeah, we're gonna do the questions.
And I have also,
It's recurring to the
Yeah.
budget.
excuse me,
I have a budget. I have a question.
excuse me, Madam President.
She's first, so.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm after
Where
you.
is the, payment for the tractor listed in the annual budget?
Let me see.
It's not in there. You're right, Ken.
So therefore, this annual budget cannot pass.
No, because you don't have the tractor payment in there.
Madam President, I'm being harassed over here by this person. He keep telling me, shut up. So will you please remove him, because this is creating a hostile environment for me right now.
Sir, he is not doing anything.
I have it, he told me shut up, and I have it in the recording as well.
You create hostile.
You need to quit interrupting the board meeting.
Madam President, are you letting him to keep interrupting us here?
Yes.
You need to go fix that. We gotta fix that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
I will.
That isn't part of the road maintenance part? Because I remember y'all added up the tractor thing,
Yeah, we
3
did.
months at the higher rate, and then y'all refinanced the tractor, and now it's lower.
Yeah.
And did 9 months at the cheaper rate. So I remember y'all were doing that.
I will.
Did it just not get added somewhere?
Probably not, but I will go back in and type it up different. Thank you, Diana, because I really didn't notice that we didn't put that in. And I will retype it and have it for the next month's meeting, if that is okay with the body.
Can we put it in the next month's meeting?
Unless y'all want people in there to do it right now.
Can you do that?
Because you need to accept the
Get-
budget today, no matter
What
what.
can
If
you
they
do?
have issues with parts of it, we need to hash out every issue so y'all can operate. You can't operate this month without a budget.
Well, can you go in there and fix this?
You gotta add the tractor thing.
And just add it.
And I'll print it out. Y'all go on with something. Go back over that.
Let's move on to something else and then Kelly can fix it.
I have something to say about the budget.
Okay? Listen,
Okay, so I'm thinking this budget is I have a lot of problems with it, but the main 10 issues that I have problem with is the way it's being done is so unprofessional. First of all, they're expecting that we're getting here about $15,000, but the budget says we're gonna spend $31,000. I mean, this is my house and I'm doing budgeting in my house. Would you budget for twice what your income is? That's number one problem. The other problem I have here that they have reservation for the field fire department. $1,200 reserved for the fire department.
Neil, we hashed this out in the board meeting.
Yes, we
We
did.
hashed this out in the board meeting.
Ma'am,
You were.
The fire department donation's been there for years, but they don't give it if they don't have it. That's what they're saying.
As a member of the board, when you are outvoted on something, you should go along with the board, whether you agree with it or not, the board is together.
I'm so sorry, ma'am. Did you say we voted on this? Did I hear this right? Ma'am, can you please repeat?
We went through this, Neil,
Did
and
we vote?
we
Did-
explained to you why we were keeping this in.
Ma'am, I'm asking
And
a
what-
simple question. Did we vote on this?
No, we don't
No,
vote.
Well, if we did not, so why is she saying that we voted on it? I did not
Neil,
vote on this.
quit twisting my words, okay? I used the wrong word, all right?
I'm sorry then. I do apologize. That's not what I meant. Maybe I misunderstood.
Yeah, that's what you meant.
Okay,
That's
so
what you
if we did,
I rise to the point and let each other finish talking before you talk over them. it's very confusing. So let her finish talking, then you talk, then the next person.
Sir, this is the president's job, not your job to be telling
I
them.
got point of order. This was talked about Thursday night, the records meeting. There was no problem with it. Then wait till you get before this body to have an agenda.
I really think it's time for a second.
That's the problem. We all agreed on it up here Thursday night, no problem, and we go to the meeting, and here we go again. It's all like the last meeting. There's supposed to be nominations, no, it's about the fire department. We had somebody up here running the meeting, just got appointed to the board.
Sir.
Running the meeting instead of them. That is a problem, and I wish you would stop. And we need to get along together. As long as you're showing this to this community, that we're not united, there's going to be a big problem.
Sir, can I answer now, please? Can I answer? Because I don't want to interrupt. I just want to make sure that I'm not interrupting you. That's why I'm asking the question.
If it's settled at the meeting, you know.
It was
at the
not-
meeting,
yeah,
it's
okay.
settled, it's not
All right.
supposed to be brought up.
So, in the meeting, it was an informal meeting. We did not vote on this. We did not approve it. I asked the president specifically, are we here to vote on this? And she said, no, we're not here to vote on this.
Because the body.
So how is the president bringing this to the floor for the members' vote without being formally approved by the board? This paper has not been approved by the board, and that's why I'm upset about it. Thank you very much. I'm done.
But what I'm telling you, the main body of, you are not the whole board. There's 6 of us sitting up here. And we all agreed, except you, to bring this to the body and let the body decide what to do.
Ma'am, this is false information. This is false information. This needs to be approved by the board prior to bringing it to the community. It has not been approved by the board. So she's saying that this needs to be approved only by the
Show me that in the rules where it says that.
where it says what, sir? I'm sorry.
That it has to be approved by the board. I would like to see where it says in the bylaws that it's supposed to be approved by the board.
It's in the bylaws, sir. You can look it up.
Prove it to me.
We just have to have an estimate, a budget to
I want to hear,
present.
he needs to hear that.
We need to present a budget to the body. The body approves the budget. We do not.
Exactly.
And that's what we're trying
That's
to
part of
do.
Robert's rules.
Yes, sir.
Robert's rules says specifically that it needs to be approved.
Every time you come here, you.
I've been doing this more years than you have.
I am about to pull it for you, sir.
Robert's
allow me.
rules is what we're supposed to be going by. That is in the bylaws.
We're Robert Rules of Order, and that's what we're doing.
I have something else I need to say. I'm gonna say it for, so everybody can hear it loud. He's talking about boss stuff. That recording right there is gonna be edited, just like the last one was edited, had an error point at my whole family. My whole family, you pointed an error at. That's supposed to be for the POA meeting only, it ain't supposed to be for your personal use, and that's what you used it for. I'm burning. You used it for your personal use, and there's no debating that. You had an error, a red error, pointed at every one of my family members. I consider that a threat. I got it. And I'm.
Can I answer to that, please? Can I answer to that, please? Madam President, can you please help us here, like,
Let me get a pencil for you.
Get pins.
We're trying to get it so that it's not as bad as it has been. Like today, like in November. So we checked the state of Texas POA, HOA laws and code of conduct. And this is from that website. We took out what we don't need for the HOAs that don't pertain to us, but it's a code of conduct for the board members. Because it needs to stop. We can't get anything done if we're fighting. The last 20 months, we haven't been able to get the audit done because we've been trying to put out fires left and right. So this needs to be done so that we can work for the community. Laura's gonna read it.
Are you going to read it, Laura? I'm gonna stand up to do this so I can, yes.
If he can bring this trash, can I bring my profession?
Ma'am, he's creating hostile environment for us here.
That's enough, I'm fixing to read the code of conduct here.
But this person keep, he's
I am
threatening to remove my equipment.
I'm tired.
I have the floor.
Thank you.
I have the floor.
Yes.
Yes,
And I'm gonna keep the floor until I give it back to somebody. I'm gonna read the code of conduct, if everybody will listen, please. The Indian Springs Lake Estates Property Owners Association Board of Directors will use its best efforts at all times to make decisions that are consistent with high principles and to maintain, protect, and enhance the value of the association's assets and quality of life. The Board of Directors has approved the following code of conduct for its members to guide and maintain a high standard of ethical conduct in the performance of association business and to ensure that the property owners maintain confidence in respect and for the entire board. The following principles and guidelines constitute the code of conduct. No individual shall use their position as a board member for private or personal gain, inclusive of and not limited to the following actions. No board member shall solicit or accept directly or indirectly any gifts, gratuity, favor, entertainment, loan, or anything of monetary value from a person who is seeking to obtain contractual or other business or financial relations with the association. No board member may accept any gift or favor made with the intent of influencing decisions or action on any official matter. No board member shall enter into a contractual agreement with any vendor, contractor, or subcontractor currently under contract with the association. No board member shall receive any compensation from the association for acting as a board member other than normal reimbursement on behalf of expenses on behalf of the association. The association will make no contributions to any political party or political candidates. No board member shall engage in any writing, publishing, or speech that defames any other member of the board, the property owners, contracted workers, volunteers, or residents of the Indian Springs Lake Estates community. No board member shall willingly misrepresent facts to the residents of the community for any reason, including but not limited to advancing a personal cause or influencing the community to place pressure on the board to advance a board member's personal gain. Personal agenda, I'm sorry. Members of the board will conduct themselves in a respectful manner to other members of the board, property owners, and residents. Board members will not publicly or privately ridicule anyone. The president or his or her appointed designee is the only individual authorized to speak on behalf of the association. No board member except for the president or his or her designee will assume or is vested with any authority or to direct a member, contract worker, or agent of the association. The authority of board members is limited to the vote upon policies of the association and participating in the meeting of the board. No board member shall interfere with the systems of management established by the board of the directors of the association. No board member shall interfere with duties of any volunteer, contract worker, or other members of the board of Indian Springs Property Owners Association. Confidentiality of the board members' personal lives, all residents' personal lives will be protected by the board of directors. Being convicted of a felony will be deemed for immediate resignation as a member of the board of directors and will serve as or as an officer of the association. A board member will also always support the decision of the majority of the board regardless of that position the board member has taken at the time of the vote. Discussions and deliberations of the board shall be free from any political affiliation. A board member will always uphold his or her fiduciary duty to the association in addition to upholding a duty of care, a duty of loyalty, a duty of respect, a duty of professionalism, and a duty of confidentiality. I understand that I have various duties to the association and that I will be in breach of such duties if I divulge confidential information to persons who are not on the board of directors. I further understand that these duties extend into the future, so that I will be bound by this confidentiality requirement even after I no longer serve on the board of directors. In addition to any other remedies that may be available to the association in law or in equity, any board member who violates this code of conduct or refuses to sign the code of conduct agree to immediately resign from the board. In the event a board member refuses to sign the code of conduct, then the remaining board members may vote to determine whether the code of conduct has been violated. Then such a finding will be entered into the meeting minutes, and the decision will have the same impact as if the member in violation had submitted a formal resignation. No provision of this agreement can be rescinded, altered, or amended without a majority vote of the members of the board of directors.
I think you had a question, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think my question was answered at the end there, that everybody needs to sign that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what we're working on.
And a lot of that was violated in November for the elections of
Yes, sir.
certain people.
That's why we're doing this.
Yeah. Well, there was a lot of people that violated that.
Well,
All their posts.
That's why we're trying to get this straight and start a new year, sir.
Good on you.
Okay, I have something to say about this, if you don't mind, please.
Oh, yeah. Me too.
You asked me to sign a paper, right? Can I say something about it? So, while they're signing it, so at the beginning, the first sentence, it says here, the Indian Spring Lake State's property, the Board of Directors has approved the following code of conduct. It has not been approved.
This is from the state, Neil.
I'm asking-
I understand what you're saying, but official vote, we can vote right now.
But they'll sign it before you do that.
Doesn't matter.
That's number one.
It doesn't matter, it's the,
Sir.
Okay, hold on. Who votes for this code of conduct to go in order?
Right.
How many of these community members vote? for
Right
this to go in
here.
order?
I make a motion for it to be
Okay, can everybody raise their hand if you agree?
Richard Kessler.
That's,
Okay, if you, like, literally, if you vote for this to go in place today, please raise your hand.
And remember, only property owners can vote on this, right?
Right.
it's a show of hands.
Only property.
Only property owner.
Thank you.
Okay,
so can I continue talking, please, guys, because I got interrupted. I don't want to interrupt you, okay? So what I want to say on this one, for me, this is a gag order, meaning I cannot be talking anything about this, especially at the end it says it's for lifetime. I cannot say anything for lifetime about the POA. I'm signing a paper that says lifetime that I cannot talk about it. That's number one. Number two is, the problem with this one is that I do have a discrimination case that's I'm in the process. It's a legal process against the POA because I've been discriminated on the basis of my religion. And if I sign this, I have no way for me to fight or hold them responsible. So what they're trying to do is, because I file discrimination case against them, they want to make me be quiet so I don't fight for my rights. You know, I sent them a certified letter. It was delivered on December 26th because I was discriminated on. I do have an evidence. I have a written statement from people from the neighborhood, implicit people already here that's sitting right here, and people that they left this POA. And that's the reason why I can't be signing this. If I sign this, then I'm waiving all my rights to do that. The problem with this, I'm almost finished. I do not consent to this because this is illegal, okay? And if I don't sign it, this is because this will challenge my Fair Housing Act violation. This is a Fair House Act violation, and that's what it is.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
I'm gonna address this certified letter right now. All of the guys, I'm gonna address this certified letter right now. The board has all read it. He sent us a certified letter complaining that a member of the community was violating, his rights and his, whatever. And on Facebook, everyone has a freedom of speech. He did not post this on the POA website or the POA page on Facebook. He posted it on his own personal page. He was not a member of the board anymore when he did this. So the POA cannot be held liable for this.
And he did not say any names. He did not say DOJ.
He did not say any names. He did not mention anything that
Hold
was,
on, Frank.
it wasn't. It's mute. And it just will not go anywhere. He can try to make it go somewhere, but it's not going to go anywhere because everyone. That's the First Amendment. That's our right of freedom of speech.
Can I?
And this is because I've been trying to get some clarity on this since November. First of all, yeah, I did see certain posts. I did not see them directed towards any people. So they never were. But how is that any different than a board member actually threatening someone via messenger on Facebook? And what can be done about that? Because that's an important question I've been waiting to ask since November.
Yes.
For specific reasons. So, I mean, is it okay to personally message someone as a non-property owner community member, I want to be clear about that, and basically threaten them?
No, it's not okay.
So, is that what the code of conduct is going to cover, stuff like that from happening?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm not a property owner, but
You are a member of the community.
yes.
Any members of the community.
Want to sign a code of conduct. I don't see why, after the nonsense we've seen the past couple of meetings, that there is not some kind of code of conduct or rules set in place. I mean, it's crazy at this point. Y'all have board meetings, and then there's the votes of people, which, again, I was not clear about. So if there's a show of hand vote, if there's any kind of vote whatsoever, whether it's show of hands or a vote, it's property owners only.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so we are clear on that.
Yes. Yes.
I have a question.
Go for it.
I'm gonna ask it to the chair, to Nell. Who are you suing, Nell?
Okay, can I speak now?
I asked you who you're suing. That's all.
I will answer you when it's time for me to speak.
Yes, you can tell, but.
Okay, thank
so
you.
we're not going to go
Thank you
back.
very much. So I'm going to address and answer Ms. Laura. I appreciate you bringing this. I'm not here debating that because I'm going to leave this to the Fair Housing Department. It's a government, it's a federal. They will investigate that and hopefully they will come up with a solution. It's not my decision. Okay? So all what I'm saying is that person, when he was posting about Muslims and Sharia law that's coming to this neighborhood, which is false. I've never ever in my life, since I've been here for a year, brought my religion to any subject. I've been recording it for a whole year. And please don't interrupt me, please. And I have never ever brought my religion into this. Why are, and the reason why I'm saying this, because the person, I am so sorry, ma'am.
If that's not you, I mean, I'm not trying to.
I'm sorry you interrupted me. Can I speak?
I like for you to answer my question.
I did not, I'm about to answer you, but she asked, she said something
You're
before.
lecturing us. Going into a speech again.
Answer the question.
Yes or no? Who are you suing?
Just give a direct answer. That's what I was asking.
What I'm saying is, I'm not suing anybody. I am bringing this case to the federal government to investigate it. And after they find out what's going on, I don't know what's going to happen. I am not the decision maker, but please, let me finish, please. So what I'm...
You are finished.
Ma'am, is that in that paper I sent you, does it say I am suing?
You have 3 years.
You have threatened to sue us.
I'm
You
not,
said, well, let's see what the legal. No,
Okay,
no one has put your name on it.
if you want to talk, in the paper I said, okay, let me say what I said in the paper. In the paper, my paper said, I need investigation for this action from the board. That's my request. I requested to do the Madam President. Madam President, have you investigated
3
it?
minutes or
Okay.
3
Minutes time. Sit down, please.
Okay, do you want me to read the letter he sent?
Yes, I can do that. Read the
Well, can I just ask the question that a lot of people have and have asked me, and I don't know the answer either. This basically Neil, because I never saw this, I haven't even read it because I stay out of this nonsense on social media, but I've heard about it, and my question is, and a lot of people's question is, what's this got to do with the board? Tony's on the board, he put it on a personal page, you put stuff on a personal page that's not allowed for a board member, but you were wait, let me finish. It was on your personal page, so to me, here's yours here, here's Tony's here. I don't follow Tony, I don't see anything.
Are you comparing?
I'm just asking.
I'm answering. Are you comparing a discrimination based on your religion as me?
I wasn't there.
I don't want to.
I'm asking you,
Madam.
why this would be directed at the board if he's no longer on the board and it didn't happen until after elections? That's my only question.
And no names were.
Is it directed towards the board or is it directed towards the person?
Can I answer,
That's my
please?
question.
Okay, I'm going to answer.
Well, let me answer, 'cause I'm-
Can I answer, please? When Tony was putting stuff on Facebook, he is part of the board and he was speaking. Yes, I have evidence of it.
Well, he already been voted out.
He called people telling them Neil. He called people telling them Neil is Muslim. Didn't you know that Neil is Muslim and he hates Muslims? He did. I have a
I don't know anything about that.
Okay, wait.
But you were on the board, you were telling people who vote for.
Can I answer you,
And that's
please?
illegal.
Okay, can y'all give me a
Please.
let me read this letter.
When I
Please sit down. Now. Tell him he's gonna read the letter that he sent.
Here's the
If it's pertinent to the board or to the community, and
Okay.
when y'all want to get back to the budget, it's like.
I did not complete my answer.
Ms. Maskey, you have a question?
I have lived here since 1995. I brought my property here, and we've never had any problems. Why are you helping the board by?
So are you punishing me because I'm being discriminated on? Ma'am, I am the victim. Ma'am, I am the victim here.
Let's get control.
It's in the office, I think.
Does anyone have a phone available that they have the timer that they can put on? Because this, I'm not trying to be ridiculous.
Yeah, but just one second. I'm just gonna read this letter really quick.
I agree with you 100%.
We need a time clock.
Yes,
Okay,
I agree.
please give me like a few minutes of your time to read this letter. It says, to the board of directors, Yetta Harrell, president, Tabitha, vice president, Laura, secretary, Michelle Harris, director 3, Tony Kelly, director 1, April Funk, director 2. Formal complaint and demand for action, Fair Housing Act violation and discriminatory election interference by director Tony Kelly. Dear members of the board, I am writing in my capacity as director number 4 and as a property owner to lodge a formal complaint and to demand immediate board action concerning serious illegal conduct by director Tony Kelly that was exposed this association to significant legal and financial liability. 1. The violation. On December 12, 2025, the day before the POA election, Director Tony Kelly made a public post on social media that stated, Pay close attention, folks. It's already in our neighborhood and it's spreading, alongside an inflammatory image concerning Shire law. This was a direct targeted communication to property owners intended to inject religious prejudice and fear into the election process. As the only known Muslim among 850 property owners, I was a clear and singular target of this discriminatory attack. This conduct by a sitting director violates the Federal Housing Act 42 U.S.C. 3604, which prohibits discrimination in housing based on religion and makes it unlawful to coerce, intimidate, threaten, or interfere with any person in the enjoyment of their housing rights. Director Kelly's actions were intended to, and did, create a hostile housing environment and constitute illegal interference in a community election. Number 2, the liability. As agents of the association, the actions of its directors create liability for the POA itself. The board has a non-delegable fiduciary duty to address known violations of the law that threaten the association. By failing to act, the board risks an adverse finding by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, HUD, resulting in substantial fines, legal fees, and damages, all of which were paid for by the members' dues. The demand is number 3. I hereby demand that the board of directors, in fulfillment of its fiduciary obligations, immediately acknowledge in writing to the complainant and the membership that the board has a fiduciary duty to address this formal complaint alleging a serious Fair Housing Act violation by its agent. B, retain an independent third party with expertise in fair housing law to conduct a formal investigation into the Fair Housing Act violation, its impact on the election, and the steps required to remediate the association's liability. C, take immediate action to remediate the known harm caused by the violation, including 1, a public correction of discriminatory statements, 2, a formal public apology from the board of directors to the membership for discriminatory actions of its agent, and number 3, mandatory Fair Housing Act training for all board members and officers. Then it says, this letter serves as an official notice to the board of this liability. The board's response or lack thereof will be documented and may be used in any subsequent administrative or legal proceedings necessary to protect my rights and the interests of the association. I expect a formal response from the board at the earliest opportunity. Sincerely, Neil J.
Thank you so much for reading it. So all what I'm saying is, can you investigate it, and can you look into it?
You're not.
And that's
Neil, sit down. We're not
You have to
recognized.
follow rules of orders.
Robert, rules of order.
Okay, we have plenty of time for questions. 2 seconds. 2 seconds, please. Let's go ahead.
We've been here for an hour and we have not accomplished anything.
Ryan,
You're right. You're right.
we have to do
Okay, just 2 seconds. Let's get all these, let's quickly get all these questions. Go ahead, Brittany.
What does this have to do with the board and the community right now? Because to me, just from where I'm standing, it seems an awful lot like a waste of time because we have a board member that's no longer on the board. And more importantly, there's other issues that have been addressed about the behavior of some board members. And I will get with Bill after the meeting and figure out how to deal with that situation because that's a personal issue, I believe. Yes, it's a board meeting, but I just need to know what is this going to accomplish right now? Because if it's not going to benefit the community, it seems a lot like it's a bunch of wasted time. And I've been here for 5 years, and it's crazy to me.
Okay, 2 seconds.
How much time is wasted on it?
Okay, hold on. Go ahead, Tony. Okay, hold on.
Okay,
Thank you, Chris.
the code of conduct. Everybody sign the code of conduct?
I'll accept him.
Mr. Hill, are you planning on signing the code of conduct? Yes or no? Yes or no?
It's a basic
Yes
question.
or no
Please just
question?
answer.
Yes or no question?
I cannot have yes or no answer because unless they investigate the discriminatory act and they come up with a solution, I am not going to be answering.
Mr. Neal, if you're not going to sign, then you need to step down. Right?
That's a president decision, not yours.
Yes.
I need to sit down.
That's a board decision.
Okay, go ahead, please say
Can I
it.
have a motion to accept
Hold on,
his
hold on, wait.
resignation?
Madam President,
Wait,
do I
I
Madam President, I need to sit down. I'm asking you now. I'm asking the President.
I'm going
I
by
need to
what,
sit down.
no, Neil, he's asking me, let me answer.
Hold
I will not participate in.
Mother,
Go sit down. Only board members up there.
I'm so sorry.
My question is,
Don't go get in trouble.
Tony is a
Property
property
owner.
owner. Great standing.
He asked a
has
valid
point,
question.
and he has a right to ask you to step down. You were voted in by the community.
Can I?
The community.
One person,
voted out.
one person cannot reverse all the people that they voted for me. That's not possible.
Okay,
He is.
But it's not one part, he asked.
I've been voted
Okay.
by the community. It cannot be
question.
removed for by one person.
Neil, okay,
Hey,
2 seconds.
y'all have too many people talking at one
You
time.
don't know that all this.
Can you handle?
Yes.
Show it on the.
Settle down.
Quiet, please.
Order.
If y'all want to do this as a community, then the community can vote. If y'all want to vote, y'all voted Neil in. If y'all want to vote him out, raise your hand. We're taking a vote.
Ma'am, this is illegal vote. This is illegal. This.
You're part of the problem.
That's up to the board though. Just
It is up to the board.
The board can do it on their own. And then present it to the community.
Madam President.
That's something y'all need to do on Thursday nights, not Saturday, when we're here on camera in front of our entire
That's what we
community,
did Thursday
looking
night.
stupid. Y'all need to be up here as one group, connected. This should have been decided behind those doors Thursday night. And then y'all come out all in one accord, and we handle community business. I don't care, I'm sorry to say if it was rude, I didn't listen to all of it, but if you got butthurt about a post somebody made, I'm sorry. And it doesn't have anything to do with us. Can we go over our
Ma'am, I am
budget?
discriminated on.
That's
This
not
is
good.
federal.
It's not good, but there's nothing we can do. It's not our business.
Okay,
Y'all should have
yes,
taken
it's a
care
truth. I'm
Thursday
not
night
asking.
at the e-board meeting behind closed
May
doors.
I answer, please?
Get back to the meeting.
May I
It's
answer?
just making all y'all look bad.
Can I answer, please?
We're just trying to come together and run this community.
I promise.
Forward,
I promise
not
I'm
backward.
I promise I can
You
do it.
have had 6 minutes plus.
She asked me a question. I want to
No,
answer.
she did not ask you a
Yes,
question.
she said.
I'm going to
She
go
said.
back to the budget.
I asked you over the budget.
Point of order! If this is run like Robert's rules, then we need to have some order in this place.
Exactly.
Nothing is getting done.
Thank you very
And I
much.
suggest that Sergeant at Arms be appointed.
We have one right there,
Right
and
there, sorry.
Okay, there you go.
If we can go back to the budget real quick, who needs a pen, correct your copy, because that printer, I'm not familiar with it, and it's not doing its job. Here's the one change, you can write it in and add it to your bottom total. If you need a pen, everybody ready with your copy and you can change it? The tractor payment that was not on there has now been added to the official one in the computer. It's just the printer's not cooperating. It's down here under the operating costs between community events and the water bill. And it's, our tractor payments are now $345 a month instead of $4 whatever they were. They're $325 a month times 12 months, which is $4,143. If y'all want to add $4,143 to that $31,000 that was written as the total budget for the year, then that will give you the total annual budget that we need to run from this coming year to $35,594.82. $35,594.82, and there's pins if y'all need to change yours. That's the 12 months of tractor payment added, $4,143. So as you can see in the annual budget, just like previous ones, we've only taken in 19% of dues, which is so far only been $15,892. Our budget, what it's gonna cost us to run this circus for next year with no frills. This doesn't have any projects added, nothing. No new parking lots, no parks or swimming pools, no frills. It's gonna cost $35,000. So think about that, we're still past that budget, we've only gotten $15,892 in so far as paid, but we have a plan for that too, which will be the next meeting May. So we're still looking at some legalities of a collection process for all the people that have been behind, which we've wanted to do forever. Diana, me, there's a lot of people that have begged for this for years. We need to go after the ones that have never paid, and we're working on that. So this number will go up of the 19% that have paid so far. It's usually 30% per year. Once the late ones start rolling in, you'll see that on the annual roll-ups back there. Shows what percentage of dues get paid per year. Out of 100% of owners, it'll say like 30%, 31%. I don't think we've ever gotten over 35% in the last decade, at least decade. It's only 19% so far. We need to get dues keep coming in, they're still rolling in, but we're gonna start a collection process. So, if y'all want to pass this budget, it looks scary like last year's, but all those transfer fees that came in, it cost us a dime. But for titles transferring, that kept us building open and a lot of money rolls in that we don't account for because we can't estimate that, but it comes in. But it's going to cost $35,594 just to pay expenses and bills. And what's on here, you can take the $2,400 off if you want. That's a donation for fire department to go back into the building reserves back up, the savings account. If there's money that night to do all that, then the $2,400, and that's just a gift. So you can take that off there too if you wanted. But
if the body wants me to,
it's got the bottom line on it.
I will tell you correctly, do that. If the body wants me to, I will have it corrected, printed copy next month if you want it. I will post it, whatever y'all approve this month, I will have it corrected and post it outside.
Did everybody put the correction? Because we have to, yay or nay.
Yes, right.
Whether we accept the budget, just so they can pay bills this month and keep us going.
I motion to accept the budget now.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, April.
Okay.
That's chock-full of this. It's all about management certificate.
Tony has been
Tony,
sent
don't
back. Kelly's been sent back.
It's been motion and second, you haven't been voted.
Okay, who votes on the budget to be approved?
Y'all vote, it's by a show of hands.
By
It's
show
not
of
a
hands.
vote.
Accepted the budget.
All property owners,
Raise your hand if you accept the budget. Okay,
Accepted the budget.
did y'all get it?
okay.
All right, motion carried. Thank you, Richard. Yes, Tony?
Tony Kelly, a previous board member, position 1. Ms. Getty, you haven't been here long enough to know all the stuff you're still learning, but as far as code of conduct goes, you do not need a vote from the public to pass a code of conduct.
No.
That is considered day-to-day business. Any major corporation that you may hire on will have you not only sign a code of conduct because you're representing their company, but oftentimes if it's a company that makes something, they will also have you sign paperwork that states if in their employ you invent something based off of what they make, they own it. This is day-to-day business. Every company in the world has a code of conduct if they have X amount of employees or more. This is not something that somebody can argue about. The board chose this to protect the community and to protect themselves. So you didn't have to have a vote. I'm glad you did, and I'm glad to see most people agreed with it. But a code of conduct is a no-brainer. It protects the board and it protects the community.
Yeah.
And by the state says
The state provided one. That's
basically
state
mandatory.
provided state law.
Tony, we just wanted the body to be involved in this.
Oh, yes, ma'am, I understand why you did it, but I just needed the board to know you don't need approval from
Yes.
anyone. What you did is consider day-to-day business. It's like deciding to buy fuel for the tractor or pay the electric bill. It's day-to-day
Right,
business.
yes. That's true.
Tony Harris, you had a question?
Ma'am?
You had a question?
No, I was just still trying to figure out how
I did.
earlier.
As
Something
a,
about, oh, sorry.
Frank?
as a member of this community, about 10, 12, I want to vote this out of my vote, he gets out of this community.
Amen.
They can't kick us out of the community.
That would be a fair housing issue.
Good example.
The board created it and he's just responding to it. This is just more.
The board of create nothing. This is state law.
Can the board tell
Until you
the
get
community
your
y'all
head.
government?
Yes, sir.
Y'all
You
y'all-
check your head out and else.
Let them
Don't
know
sign
that
it.
it's, if you want to.
Don't sign it.
I need a clarification, please.
Clarifying.
Let's take your
I agree with Mr. Reed.
Mr. Reed, what, we have covered everything I have on my agenda. Is there something you would like to discuss?
Yeah, he has a question.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with the budget, it's just.
Okay, go ahead.
Workings of the POA.
I just want to know where the hell is our equipment?
Elmer, the grader's out there. The tractor is in front of Tony's house. Got to get the tire, the rest of the bolt put on the tire, back tire. And then the excavator is sitting right in front of his truck. I saw it this morning.
Why is everything over at Tony's house?
That's where he works on.
That's where he works.
You have everything stored at Tony's house and not in our storage room. Why?
There is
No, it's
not.
Can't give me an answer for that.
He's trying to answer
If I may reply, the tractor broke some time back while it was being used by another individual, and it's still under repair. I got deathly sick 5 weeks ago. That's why the tractor is not together. The excavator is there because we couldn't move the tractor with the bucket on it. We had to take the bucket off. We have to use the excavator to put the bucket back on the tractor to put it back together.
to me. It's stored at your place. You're the one that operates.
It's not stored
If it
there.
tears up, you're the one that tore it up. If somebody else operates.
There was another operator on it when it broke. What do you want me to say?
Can you all
It's poor operator this.
Can you all
That car that did it. If you got something done, you would have got to go through Tony. I don't give a damn what you're gonna say. You've got to go through Tony.
That's good. You know whether you can
It
work
hasn't
it
been that
or
way for 40-some years that I've been here.
Tony hasn't been here for 40 years.
Sit down.
It has to go through
Somebody
Tony. He
does.
knows that people know how to operate it, not the jackknife.
Well, who else volunteers to work on it? Who volunteers to do the work?
Yeah, I volunteer.
I volunteer to work on it.
And he's supposed to train everybody.
I know, but can you help? Can you help work on it?
I got a tractor, I said, I can break all the damn roads out.
I know.
That's a good one.
On your side.
It's only him. It's only him.
Excuse me.
Number of volunteers that did come out, so to the time, and then
I offer.
Sit down. Tony's answered your question. The equipment's in his house because it's being worked on. Nobody else can fix it, or nobody else has stepped up to fix. There was a couple people that offered to fix the tractor. They bailed. We had to find somebody on Alaska to actually fix it. It didn't get fixed until October.
But as soon as it does get fixed and gets running, everything will
We'll be back up here. But like that excavator, he has the little one down there. He needs that to put the bucket back on the tractor.
And the dump truck. Where's the dump truck at?
The dump, we don't have a dump truck.
Yes, we do have a dump truck.
No, we don't.
The dump truck is not owned by the POA, it's owned by a private individual. He let us take it to see if we could fix it. We've been trying for 5 years to find help to work on a Detroit diesel. No one wants to touch the thing because of its age. It doesn't belong to the POA, it belongs to a private individual. And in fact, when he lent it to us, his statement was, "Do not sell my equipment like the past president did. Bring it back to me if you can't fix it." We tried to give it back to him. He doesn't want it back in his house. So now it sits in my ex-wife's property. We tried to get it fixed, don't we? If you can fix it, you're welcome to look at it.
Yeah, we had it for use only. I know that part for
I
mine.
mean, we've been down for 20 years.
They can't fix it, so
Where did it get?
it's a dime. It keeps fixing.
It's the same reason the vote rate is,
Yeah.
I know it's over.
yeah, but I do have some money that will fix it.
Okay, that is pretty much all. What?
Still got a motion in hand.
Oh, yes, we have the,
We're gonna start a game day once a month, me and my husband, on, the Sunday after the meeting, from like 1 to 5, something like that, 1 to 4, 1 to 5. And we have made up some rules for this game day. It's something for kids to do, adults to do, whatever. I will probably have me or Kelly or somebody will make some food in the kitchen, try to make some funds for the POA. Won't be much, it could be something else. But we've got games, started collecting games, board games. We have a Wii that was donated to us. We just need to get a TV donated to us so we can play Wii. With card games, dominoes, whatever, just something for the kids to do and the adults to come out and have a community day afternoon. And me and my husband made up some rules for this game day because we're going to be the ones in charge of it. But I just want to read them. We're not going to start this until February the 15th. Because all the stuff going on in here, all that stuff going on. But if I can read the rules.
I'm sorry, I missed what days you were wanting to do this.
The Sunday after the meeting.
The Saturday?
The
Sunday.
The Sunday.
The Saturday meeting.
So
the
Saturday.
Sunday.
Okay.
But we can do that Sunday after the meeting.
Okay.
Okay. The rules of game night and community activities be Sunday from 1 to 1 or 1300 to 6 p.m. or 6 p.m. 1800. Okay. Types of game night, community get together rules. Okay. The following games will be accepted: board games, dominoes, card games, collectible card games, etc. No gambling. No alcohol or any type of illicit drugs will be on POA property. No weapons. I'm going to add that. No weapons. All fundraising or rentals of the hall will be made available by reservation of the board. So if we have a reservation that day, the game day will take a back seat. Okay, and we'll make that known to people. Okay, there will be no criminal activities. This includes fighting, arguing, theft, alcohol abuse, damage to POA property. If any criminal activity is suspected, the Polk County Sheriff's Department will be called. No weapons allowed of any kind. We are not babysitters, so leaving your kids with us is not going to go. Anybody under 12 has to be with an adult. If you're 12 or over, you can come by yourself as long as you behave yourself. Game or get-togethers are for all people who want to get together and have fun and to know our community better. We put in there no person under 12 is allowed without a guardian. The person who's running the above activities will have total control of all activities. So is there anybody else who wants to add something to this? Or if they got any ideas, I'm open to suggestions. Whatever. But these are the rules we've come up with so far, and that's, like I said, will be started February the 15th.
Then we have the announcement of trade days.
Yes. We're going to have a mini trade day, February the 8th, right before Valentine's Day. It's going to be from 9 to 4? 9 to 4. If you want a table or a booth, whatever, contact Michelle. She's in charge of our activity. events. And we only have 11 vendors, so we ought to be having a good time. Is that right, 11?
Correct.
Okay.
And yes, it's a Sunday.
And it's a Sunday, yes.
How much is it?
Is there a charge per table?
Yeah.
Yes.
There is, it's $20, $2.50 or $2?
$2 to rent a table. And
For a table.
$10 for,
Outside. $20.
yeah, $20 inside for a spot, $10 outside for a spot, and $2 to rent a table.
Sorry.
And it's
Yes,
whether
sir.
it's inside or outside.
I'd like to ask, there was something brought up before about the code of conduct and remember the consequences of not signing. Has that been resolved?
No, it has not.
It needs to be resolved.
Yes, it does. I
Before we
agree.
leave this meeting.
I agree.
It's really.
Yes, sir, Mr.
There
Kessler.
was a motion on the floor about Mr. Neal's removal,
Yes, sir, there was.
so we need to follow.
We need to follow through with that, yes, sir, you're right.
It's really up to the president. If the president wants me to leave the, if he wants me to. Okay, I'm sorry, go ahead.
There's been two people who pretty much want to remove Neil in the community off the board.
Can we have names?
So, show of hands.
Tony Harris and Richard Kessler.
Show of hands. Who's for removing Neil from the board?
This is illegal vote. This is, hold on, this is illegal vote, man, you can't. I will not, I will not.
I'm not a property owner, I have lived here with my family. My family's been here since 1982, okay, or 83, excuse me.
I do not
This
consent.
makes me very uncomfortable doing this to Neil, even if it was Michelle or
Okay.
Mr. Massey, it doesn't matter. The code of conduct, from what I'm gathering, it wasn't created until after Neil made.
Not true.
We've been trying
Not
to do this
We've
for.
had it for 2 years in the computer. And we had a past board member that refused to sign it, so the board
I am the
held disciplinary hearings against that person with them there and told them that they can't break the rule, and they continue just to break them and break them.
Yeah.
But then the president then said, oh, well, the election's coming up, I'm not gonna do anything. He's relative of mine, so hey.
Okay,
Uh,
so I was mistaken, okay.
Yeah, so they can do disciplinary hearings, or they can handle it on their own. Because to me, it sounds like a wood chuck.
I make a motion to remove that.
It's not.
But, okay, so.
I make a motion to remove that, to remove, the thing about Neal, because that is a board thing.
This is, I do not consent to this vote because this is illegal.
We're not doing a vote. That's what I just said. It's not our business.
Every time I try to say something, I'm being shut down.
Behind closed doors with y'all's authority that we already gave y'all by voting y'all in.
Yes.
We gave y'all the authority to run this.
Neal, please listen, Neal.
Stay in the board.
I'm trying to.
Neal, Neal, I have motion to remove that. Because the board needs to handle it.
Okay, thank you very much. Can I say something, please? Can I finally say something?
No.
So, look, if the president wants me to step down, I'll step down right now.
Oh, Neil, y'all, okay.
That's stupid.
That was hot-headed about it.
Don't do that, that has to be a board thing. Don't-
Yeah, that's not between y'all and.
Don't do it in front of the camera, it's a board thing.
And we will do it.
Do that at board meeting.
We will do this later. That's it.
I know what it comes down to is why would you not sign a code of conduct? Because every one of y'all should have a code of conduct from the state of Texas. There are rules that y'all can follow that are punishable by fines or even jail and lawsuits if y'all break rules. That came straight from the state of Texas. HOA.gov.
Everybody get to speak more than me.
And
Everybody.
I just think that y'all should figure code of conduct between y'all, everybody should sign it. If you don't like something on it, y'all debate it on Thursday night at y'all's private meetings and get it off and change it and edit it.
Madam
And
President.
y'all need to sign it.
Madam President, I need to speak, please.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
you have 3
So
minutes.
the problem with signing it, there is a clause there that says I cannot be discussing anything with anybody in regard of the board, and I do have discrimination case that I already informed them about it. They need to investigate it. So if I sign it, I wouldn't be able to defend myself or hold the responsible whoever was discriminating on me. I'm not saying I don't want to sign it because I don't want to sign it. Thank you.
I have an answer to that. Then you turn around and go ahead and substitute it to your wife for kicking you off the board because you won't sign code of conduct.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm so sorry. I didn't
I
hear
have
that.
to know, I have one question for this community. Who in their right mind on this board is supposed to be serving this community, going to turn around and sue the same board that it's on? That is crazy.
Not only that, the fact that, why are people fighting so hard for a volunteer position?
Can I answer, please?
No, I didn't ask you.
Okay.
It was rhetorical.
Tell me.
I know we have this out quite a distance. I do have a couple of things I'd like to read, if that's okay. With the board's permission.
Yes, go for it.
There's a lot of things you folks are not aware of. Some of us have been in the middle of it, so we know what's coming. I really thought that having a Facebook page, a private page, was freedom of speech. Obviously, I was mistaken. Obviously, somebody that doesn't like what you say on your private page can take you to court and sue you. Also, by trying to sue me for making a statement on my private page, Mr. Neal would assume that everybody in this neighborhood is friend of mine on Facebook, and that anything I said influenced a whole community. When in fact, I've got maybe 5 people in this neighborhood on my Facebook page.
Please apologize.
Maybe 5. The government's own statistics show, and if you'll bear with me, I'll get to my point. Muslims are projected. Muslims are projected to become the second largest religious group in the United States by 2040, amid continued growth fueled by high fertility rates and immigration. According to new estimates by Pew Research Center, the report published said that by 2040, that Muslims will outnumber Americans. Outnumber Americans. That's the government statistic. In 2004, I was blessed to work in Iraq. At one point, I was allowed to take an R&R up to the Kurdish border because they're American friendly there. I met a group there called the Peshmerga. You can look them up. They are the elite fighting group in Iraq. Basically, their name boils down to those who face death. These people face death.
Why are we listening to this?
They face
Why
death.
are we listening to what he said? See him.
He thinks he's entitled to hate speech.
No Christian is allowed to operate with the threat of death.
You're speaking way over your head.
I'm speaking on your head, not mine. I've been
You're
here.
damn racist is what you are.
I believe I have a right to speak.
Yeah, you do. But you got control your
I'm
speech.
speaking facts.
You don't have to damn
This is from the government.
You are damn racist.
Government.
You are government. Oh, damn it, you.
There you
You
go.
did watch too many damn movies.
You were blind to the facts, and they are coming. The fact is, while having dinner one evening with these elite gentlemen, the subject of Christianity came up. On the Kurdish, on the Kurdish.
You are out of line. No, you need to go. You have charge. Nothing else from this
Come on.
You're
Sit down,
putting a blind eye to the.
Oh,
This is getting out of control.
Thank you, Chris. Yeah, thank you, Chris.
You were out of there. We didn't come to our meeting to hear about your dad having problems.
No propaganda, this is fact. This is government fact.
I'm gonna salt
You never wait.
There ain't gonna be no fighting.
No, you don't know Jensen. You don't know
It's gonna be a respectful meeting.
It is, until he starts talking about the thing. Muslims.
I'm good.
There's no reason.
If it can't be a respectful meeting, then everybody needs to know their
You're being racist, Tony. You're being racist.
You're a traitor.
Go read it somewhere else.
I'm trying to avoid interrupting you. The fact is, we are being outbred and we are being overcome with mosques, Muslim presence, and Sharia law. It's coming. And if you allow it to happen, you have three choices. Their own Quran tells them they must convince you to assimilate. If you refuse, you will be charged with tax. And if you refuse to pay the tax, death is your only option. Ignore it if you want. Pretend it doesn't exist. Only the weak are drawn in to what they're bringing to our country. Watch the news. Pay attention. Put a stop to it now while you can.
All right, everybody has the right to their feelings and
Can
respect.
I make a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Yes, sir.
Any second?
Who seconds the